The Perth Wildcats have lost 4 of their last 5, albeit by 3, 6 and 6.
Actually been the second worst first quarter performing team in the league behind the Brisbane Bullets, so they've got to have some things to try and correct. Good start there from Jack McVeigh for the JackJumpers.
Position that they really need to figure out.
A reminder, no Mitch Norton playing tonight. Nice look down low for McVeigh. They're getting him involved.
There's a breakdown in communication there.
The competition for assists has been high in that stat all season long. That's Krislovic at the top of the key. It's good.
He can do that, Krislovic.
That's a turnover. 2-on-2 up ahead. Majette pulls up in transition. Bang!
When they go through these periods on the offensive end, the JackJumpers in the last 6 or 7.
Perth will get it back. Blanchfield. He misses. There's Laurie. Looked pretty good that time.
Well, that'll be encouraging for Perth to work on the glass. The JackJumpers really regiment in the way in which they get through their sets.
Travis takes it hard to the basket. Is fouled.
Joy. Right here, Josh Majette goes straight past. Good effort from Luke Travis. A good, strong finish.
Majette, shot clock at 4. Found Perry. Who scores his first NBL point?
There's a lid on that rim right now. Some good looks. Big little turnover. He had Bryce Cotton open. Jack McVeigh not going to miss too many of those. And see, Sam McDaniel's the one who's going to have to guard Bryce Cotton. He's doing that. That was his role when he was with Melbourne United. No Matt Kenyon for the JackJumpers, who was starting in place for McDaniel.
And there he is with his first points. The home team lead by 6. Hodgson had the seal on Perry and lays it up. Perry at the top of the key.
Why not?
His first points a few minutes ago. First made 3 now.
Because he said previously he either wants him to put the ball on the floor straight away or step into it true with confidence. And that's what he did there.
Josh Adams pulls the trigger.
More made three-point field goal attempts than any other team in the competition over that stretch. Up to over 12, and there's Hodgson just down low. That's a couple of times they're going to him.
Scott Morrison has spoken about it, but they're giving away some severe head starts. Blanchfield, nice finish.
Energy about the defense than what we've seen this season so far.
Well, on that, and make no mistake, switching can have its successes. And
yeah, absolutely.
But again, if you do it as your main, you don't come together every single time. And if the defense knows you're doing that, they're just going to exploit it at certain times. But it can have some really good success as Top Blanchfield answers back.
Cotton on the move. That's short. Blanchfield gets it back for the Wildcats. Kevin White. Got it.
Well, incredibly hustle there.
Travis all the way down the lane. On Saturday night, doesn't appear to be an issue tonight.
No, he's looked good.
He's 3 of 9 when the team's played in round 3. His first game against his former team. Wagstaff, nice move.
Good start.
And called at the right time if the ref's got a bad angle when they call something.
Cotton, nice look for Travis. Knocks it down.
Too flat.
Nice knockdown from Vic Moore. They've got it back.
JackJumpers can't score. They were 53% in the first quarter. They're down to 39.
Majette misses the layup. Krislovic, hustle play, tips it back in. That's only 7 points for the turn. Some big minutes in the absence of Will Magnay. Majette's got the mismatch. Fires away. There's that ball movement for Tasmania. McDaniel couldn't knock down the 3. And at the other end, round 13 concludes tomorrow night back at this venue. New Zealand taking on Illawarra. Travis, second time around, tips it in. There is McIntosh. Wagstaff called for the block, and McIntosh gets the points to go. Last minute of the opening half at MyState Bank Arena. Cotton drives, blows past McDaniel.
There's players on the opposite side, just easy driving opportunity no matter who it is, not just the fact that it's Bryce.
Adams turns the corner and responds at the other end for Tasmania.
If he's going to start this game, this third quarter and play the 12 minutes in that first half, the only other reason you'd think is that maybe he had to use the facilities, but he was on the bench.
6 points for Majet. Shot clock down to 7. Perth have really cranked up their D to start this third quarter. Adams cuts through. Hodgson. Perth now into single figures. Hodgson wants to get to that left hand, top of the key. It's a pretty handy bailout option. That three ball not working for them tonight. Cotton, a beautiful feed for Hodgson.
Early timeout coming from Scott Roth.
Law bullying in on McVeigh, and it extends over the top. He's into double figures.
Really hard now for the JackJumpers to get a clean look.
Law at the top of the key. And the Jet 2 of 7 for the night. McVeigh has to force a tough one up. McIntosh was there. Cotton, crossover, pull up, 3.
Well, Cotton Island's back, and he's been looking to get to that isolation.
Came from a lucky rebound contest.
Law from the corner. Extra pass for Travers in the corner. That's more of that flat kind of dart that you were talking about, Brewy. And Steindl, much needed 3 for Tasmania. Just try and string a few of those together. There's Steindl, back-to-back threes.
We've seen a Melbourne United four-side game. We've seen a Sydney Kings four-side game.
Oh, I got a fair idea.
No,
whoever's giving the tickets out. White, nice pass for Travers upstairs.
Self-available.
One last chance for Tasmania. McIntosh banks it home. Hodgson, nice take. And adds in 2 more. He's into double figures. Has 11 points on the back of 10 on Saturday.
Steindl set a screen that time to try and get some confusion, and it worked in terms of getting confusion.
Nice finish, Blanchfield. My State Bank Arena to play New Zealand on the Monday. It's a bad turnover. Cotton gets to the other end.
Flexing a bit of muscle right now, the Perth Wildcats. And there was unforced error. Easy turnover. Good answer back.
You can see the quarter by quarters. McVeigh with the left hand.
Well, he's got that left hand. A little floater, a little touch around the hoop.
JackJumpers have scored off their last 2 possessions. Majet makes that 6 unanswered points for the home team.
Points and test the nerve, the Perth Wildcats, who have lost 4 out of the last 5.
And a tip in from Hodgson. 21 minutes tonight. White for Hodgson. White running the point. He pulls the trigger.
Not the best offensive possession.
77-59. McVeigh.
That's tough.
Threw it up against the clock. It goes.
How are you going to try and guard a guy like Vic Law, Mitch Creek, Xavier Cooks? So there's potential mismatches a lot in the league.
Travers up and under.
That spark plug off the bench is exactly where he can thrive and come in. He's going to bring energy, test it out, give him a couple of shots, and he can really fill it up if he's rolling like that. That's what he does well.
A bit of work, but it's not that horrific where you don't think he's never going to get it right.
Adams, that was a 9-point game.
Here we go. This is those 2 possessions that I was talking about. Poor decisions in the last few minutes of games. This will make it interesting.
Off balance 3. Josh Adams brings My State Bank Arena alive. Steindl guarding Cotton. He would have done this thousands of times in practice. And Bryce puts one in over the...
And just on the very last screen, Josh Adams was wide open.
Kevin White finds a path to the basket. Tough finish. Blanchfield puts the icing on the cake.
Well, it does. The shot fake.
Do you think?
Continue to persevere and find a way. I think he's a quality player. I think he can play. It's just about trying to find the right role.
Once again, they trailed at quarter time, and the Wildcats own the game from there. 89-78, the final score. With home games getting closer and closer.